Welcome back to Grooving and Giving in Early Retirement. I'm Radhika. In today's video, I'm sharing with you another mind trick that you can use to get yourself one step closer to financial independence. What am I talking about? Let's go. A lot of times we manage to tell ourselves lies about some of the things that we're spending money on, like, hey, I absolutely need a manicure, or I have to go out with my friends, or I have to buy the latest electronic gadget. We tell ourselves that we need these things to make our lives better or why we deserve them. We land up telling ourselves these lies and we land up believing them. Let me give you a perfect example. We're putting pavers in our backyard, and before we can put the pavers down, we have to pick up rocks that we put down several years ago. And we've got to separate all that rock. I kind of told myself, like, oh, this is going to be a lot of work. It sounds like drudgery. And I'm not a big fan of yard work, frankly. But I went out there and I stuck to doing it. And after the first day that I did it, spent 3 hours doing it, I noticed that there were muscles that were hurting in my body that I didn't even know they existed. And I was like, wow, this is a really good workout. And that motivated me to keep going and doing it again and again. And I made a consistent schedule and I showed up. And it is looking a lot better after about 8 or 9 times. But I changed the narrative in my head. And that's what the trick is. Change the story in your head. Go from, I absolutely need a manicure, to, hey, if I don't get a manicure, I'm going to have healthier nails. Or from, I need this gadget, this latest gadget, to, hey, maybe I can retire early by 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it's going to be. And or change it from, if I don't go out with my friends, I won't have friends, to, if I don't go out with my friends, I'm going to use that money to make me money, earn me money, so that I will have an emergency fund, a vacation fund, or maybe I can fund my retirement a little bit more than I was going to. You do you, but find a way to change the narrative from something that has a negative undertone to a positive undertone. And the minute you change that narrative in your head and you stop telling yourself those lies, it becomes much easier and you get closer to financial independence. Financial independence is not about being rich. It's about having control over your numbers, owning those numbers, using the numbers to make good financial decisions. It's about not having financial stress. I am grooving and giving in early retirement. I left my 23-year-long career to focus on my passions. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, it is absolutely fantastic. And I wish this kind of joy on everybody. Thanks for watching. And remember, change the narrative in your head to get closer to financial freedom. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.